it's like a journey for the truth, all right, and only the truth. Like a few years ago, people on the internet would post shit, and I would fact check them. You know, and honestly, it was probably stupid of me to do that because I like burn a lot of bridges with some people by doing that.
Title of this video is Wrongful Prosecution. It's no longer on Ed's channel though, he took it down.
This is my first ever Ed talk, so I figured I would come on here and talk about something that happened to me about a month ago. I was getting ready for a gig. I checked my mail and I got a letter in the mail that I wasn't expecting.
He was getting ready for a gig, like that has anything to do with it. He's getting ready for a gig. Why'd you include that? I'm getting ready for a gig when I checked my mail. I got these guitars hanging behind me on the wall because I can't play guitar. You see what I'm saying? It's all fucking fake, Ed. You're just like, you're putting on a show for people. It's not real.
But I play my boogie for the people of big city, but they don't go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm the king of the bongo, king of the bongo bar. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo bar. Hear me when I come.
I was getting ready for a gig.
From a local magistrate. The letter says that on January 7th, my trial on the above charges was held in a court listed above the absence pursuant to be me, was found guilty and sentenced to the following, which was a suspension of my operating privileges. The thing is, I never got pulled over.
You never got pulled over.
So I didn't know what was going on.
The thing is, you knew exactly what was going on because you fucking spy on your dad all day, every day. You drive past his house fucking 4 times a day to this day. So don't act like you didn't know what the fuck was going on. You pulled in his driveway and took like close-up pictures of his vehicle and shit. And then you posted the thumbnail for this video was a picture of his vehicle from his driveway that you took.
Hey, John, I need to get a hold of you as soon as possible here. Ed was just out front here snapping pictures and stuff. Give me a call back.
So I called the magistrate, and the magistrate insisted that I had come there and put in a not guilty plea for this charge, and that I did not show up for the court date. Well, I never knew about any court date, never got pulled over.
No? You didn't know about anything?
So I started to make some phone calls and see what was going on. When I called them.
And did you ask the right questions, Ed? That's what I want to know. Did you ask the right questions? Because I would like to know how the hell that happens. How do they get Dad's identity? Dad gets pulled over. They have his ID, right? They have his driver's license number. Why? How and why would that get attached to your identity, your address? Surely you would have asked how that would happen, right?
They seemed to insist that it was me that did this.
Did they?
So I went to
yeah, where'd you go?
The
where'd you go?
Courthouse.
Why?
To see what was going on.
This is handled at a magistrate. But why would you go to the courthouse? The courthouse would have said that has nothing to do with us. You need to talk to the magistrate and the police officer.
And at the courthouse, they sent me to the state police officer who made the citation in the first place.
Right. That's where
I did find out from that police officer that it was my dad that got pulled over on U.S. Highway 219, 589 feet west.
Okay, now how did the state police officer know that it was your dad, not you, but put it under your identity. This is where who you ask the questions to. This is the person that did it, Ed. This is what I want to know. How did that happen?
An unnamed street, and in East Carroll Township, which is where he lives.
Oh, of course. Yep, let's go ahead and dox my father, right? Let's dox my dad while we have a chance to. Let's mention out loud where he lives, right? Let's just throw that in there, right? Because you're just a piece of shit.
But somehow, he was driving his Subaru and everything.
And he drives a Subaru, right? Got to throw that in there too, right? By the way, that's what he used for the thumbnail for this video. He used a picture of my dad's Subaru that he took from the driveway when he stopped and was snooping around in my dad's driveway. I have a phone call from my dad, like distressed. He's like he's worried. He doesn't know what the hell's going on.
I need to get a hold of you as soon as possible here. Ed was just out front here snapping pictures and stuff. Give me a call back.
Because Ed had a PFA that was extended for 3 years. He was not allowed on the property.
And then, the protection of abuse shall remain in full force.
Right, but it was
the
vague.
review hearing was canceled.
Yeah.
Sorry, so the PFA is, in effect, yeah.
When they got the PFA against Ed and had to move out, they went in and terrorized my dad for 45 days. Ed sat outside all day, every day. They would go in and split up. When they left, they took every fucking light bulb out of the house and shoved candy bars down in the fucking sockets.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, shit like that.
Man, that's beyond childish shit, man. That's crazy.
And there he is in the driveway snooping around my dad's car.
What a dick.
He is a dick.
Ed, this is also for you, Ed. Stop bothering us. Get a life, bud. Go to the library. Universe knows.
There's like an automatic e-filing that happens.
Is there? Is that what happens?
And so in this automatic e-filing,
That's what I would like to know. How does that accidentally happen, Ed? Just an automatic e-filing did it, right? It's just an automatic e-filing. That's what mixed up your identity to your dad's identity, even though it was his car, his ID, his driver's license. He was the one that did it. Why would they attach to you? Your address. Your address is totally different. Your social security number is different. Your age is different. Your birthday's different. Why would they do that? And this is the question that you need to ask, right? And why didn't you ask that question?
Asking the right questions. John Hoffer, always asking the right questions.
accidentally put my name.
Well, why?
Instead of my dad's name, but we have the same name.
Yeah, but that's not what they accidentally did. They accidentally attached it to your social security number, your date of birth, your identity. The same name is the same name. Is there some reason that this, this could have happened that could be explained by something you did?
And therefore, they sent the subpoena for the court date to my dad, but it had my name on it.
Your date of birth, your social security number, your identity. Why?
So my dad went up to the magistrates, and he put in a plea.
Yeah.
Somehow, even though it's in my name. And I don't know what he said to them, but somehow it went all the way to court. He never showed up. I never knew about it.
He missed the court date. He pled not guilty and missed the court date. So then he called him the next day.
And they found me guilty.
Yeah.
So when I got a hold of the police officer who made the initial citation.
No, the mistake. The police officer's the one who did this.
He assured me that it was my dad and that we could get it taken care of.
Yeah.
So then he contacted the magistrate and got the charges withdrawn.
Yes.
So I got the letter in the mail saying that the charges were withdrawn.
Yep.
Which is right here on January 13th. So once I got that, I checked my docket and realized that it's still on there.
Well, the charges were withdrawn. The docket doesn't get updated right away.
And a few days later, I got a letter from PennDOT in the mail saying that I was going to lose my license. It would be suspended.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So this is where your ID, your state ID, your driver's license gets attached to it. Why did your driver's license, your state ID, get attached to Dad's ID? Whenever he got pulled over, he would have provided the police officer with his identification, his driver's license. Why, how, and why would they get it mixed up with yours, Ed?
So it's somewhere along the line.
Yeah, somewhere.
At the magistrate.
That's the fucking point! You fucking moron!
Where? Where along the line? Somewhere, where?
You fucking idiot!
Office, they never sent the notice of the withdrawal of charges to PennDOT.
Right, because this is all automated, Ed. When this is all, they don't have to do anything. This is all just happens automatically. It's an automated system. When they, when you have get charged, you get found guilty of a thing, it automatically sends something up to PennDOT. PennDOT automatically sends a thing saying they suspend your license. Nobody did this. It's all automatic. These are just things that happen automatically. As these are consequences of, things happening. Now, I would like to know how did your ID get attached to his ID? These are all consequences of that. How did that happen? That's where you got to trace it back to.
So I went and got a hold of my local representative. My local representative went to PennDOT and talked to them and gave them these letters and everything. And eventually, I got my final letter yesterday. It said that the charge.
See, this is like the most exciting thing going on in his life. Like, everything that they did to me is that's just bullshit. Don't pay attention to that. I'm just blaming my problems on the cops. But something happens to him, and everybody has to know about it. Like, this is something big deal or something. This is like fucking retarded.
Or the official action of my suspension of my license.
Oh no.
Was taken away.
Oh no. You poor guy, what are you gonna do?
So.
Oh no.
Now
what?
I don't know what's going to happen as far as the original charges, whether or not they're going to charge my dad or whatever.
No.
But this has been a month.
No, the cop withdrew the charges because it was his mistake. He messed up. That's why you need to ask the cop, how does that happen? He's the one that did it. Nobody else could have done that but the cop.
Long circus for me.
Oh, yeah.
Going around.
A circus. You made a fucking phone call or two, Ed. Holy crap, that's fucking tough, man. You made a couple phone calls. What a circus. You're online all day, every day. This would have taken about 2 fucking seconds to handle. What a circus.
Down to all these different places and trying to fix this problem that I never created in the first place.
Oh, you didn't? You sure about that?
This is something that has happened to me my whole life with my father, where he goes places, causes problems, and eventually I have to deal with it.
Oh, do you? Bro. Get over yourself. What did anybody do to you? Nobody did a fucking thing to you, you weirdo.
So, this was yet another example after I haven't talked to the man since August 21st of 2020.
You haven't talked to the man in how many years? What are you driving past his house 4 fucking times a day for, Ed? Still, to this day.
The boss, hey, look at that. That would be my brother.
He still is messing with my life.
Oh, is he? He's messing with your life. Because he did what? He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. There's nothing he did to cause this at all. I speculate that there's got to be, maybe there's something you did that caused this, Ed.
I just want him to leave me alone.
Then why do you keep driving past his house every fucking day? 4 times a day?
I guess doesn't have his... What are you beeping at? What are you beeping at? I have the right of way, you fucking asshole. Wow, that's how he drives?
Stop it. Get some help.
He needs to see a therapist or something. Apparently. Did you see that? I was just pulling in and he started freaking out and beeping at me and filling out.
quit getting in trouble and blaming your problems on me.
See, Ed's never, Ed to this day has never had to be responsible for anybody, for himself even.
No.
He's not even had to be responsible for himself.
No, and I'm guilty of it at times, but man, he sure fucking judges people like hard.
Yeah.
Like,
Because I suspect that whenever he went up there and put in his plea, that he showed them that the paperwork said my name, and he just told them, give him the charges.
That's what we need to investigate.
Oh, yep, that's, yep. Inspector Gadget figured it out. That's probably what happened, right? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I bet you he went up there and just said, just put it on my son. Just put it on my son's tab. And they just said, okay, sure, okie dokie. That'll do. That'll work. That's what we'll do. Is that what you think happened, Ed? Really?
Because I didn't get any of this until after the court case.
Somebody explain to me what that proves.
Yeah, because they sent it to his address because it was him. How the fuck did they put it under your identity? That's the whole question. That's why I keep asking the question.
I just ask the right questions. I'm the king of asking questions.
Because he told me a while back when he got these, he said for some reason it's under your name. For some reason. And the only person that would know this is the cop. Why didn't you ask the cop this? Why didn't you dox the cop? Why didn't you mention the cop's name? What officer it was that did this? Officer, what was his name? State Trooper McMullen, right?
John Hoffer, the smartest question asker. He's Alex Trebek, dude.
Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
So, I just wanted to get on here and let people know.
Why do you feel the need to let people know? What?
That is what happened.
What? What happened? And why do you want to let people know? Nobody cares. Nobody knew anything about it. Nobody cares to begin with. Why do you feel the need to let everybody know about this?
I know some people were asked, I mentioned it too, they told me to get a lawyer and some other stuff, but...
Why?
I was able to take care...
Get a lawyer? Are you serious? They told you to get a lawyer? How about you just look into it and learn your rights? Like, learn stuff. You don't need a lawyer for this. This is ridiculous. You just need to ask the right questions. This is not something you need a lawyer for.
Of everything.
Get a lawyer.
Without a lawyer.
That's their question to everything. That's their answer to everything. Get a lawyer. Waste a bunch of money. Get a lawyer. Pay a bunch of money to somebody who's not going to fucking do anything.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That is the whole fucking point!
And you could just learn the information for yourself. It's right there. At your fingertips. You're already on the internet all day long, Ed. Why would you need to get a lawyer? Just look into it.
Lawyer, thankfully.
Thankfully. Why would you need a lawyer?
Anyway.
You don't need a lawyer
for this.
Thanks
for coming to my Ed Talk.
Well.
I just been wanting to talk about that for a little while.
But now it's gone. It's not on his channel. He deleted it. So, I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe he was embarrassed about the guitars hanging in the background that he can't play or something.
This was the easiest way to do it.
This is the easiest way to do it? Really? It wouldn't be like going on Facebook and plastering it all over Facebook like you do. That wouldn't be the easiest way to do it. This is the easiest way to what? To just put your business out there for everybody to hear.
Kim's like, well, I need to go to DG get diapers. And Ed's like, really? Now? And he got pissed and just left. He left us there, left Kim, like, she needed fucking diapers.
Because nobody cares? I don't understand, Ed. Yeah, but that was funny whenever Ed fucking got caught. You were there, right, in Murdoch's?
Yeah.
And he walked right down out the door.
Uh-huh. Kim didn't want to hear that. She didn't want to hear it when I said about him making out with Tressa. And I wasn't even a dick. I was like, Kim, I'm just telling you. I was like, I was ready to fucking kill Ed that night. But, like, I just, you know.
The fact that he did that with Kim right inside and you right inside.
Yeah.
And, like, fucking
it's
evil.
crazy, but, like, I see it now. I mean, Ed, straight creeper shit. I mean,
yeah,
and he made out with Tressa. He fucking tried to molest
whenever
Marlena and blamed it on Nitty trying to roofie. I'm like, Nitty's gonna waste drugs on Ed.
I know.
He is desperate. I mean, he came on my channel, right, talking about, oh, why would I be endorsing his brother for? Well, why not? Why would I endorse you, you fucking stalker? You people are literally naughty, man.
See this? I'm going to go, I just leave to go to the store, right? Now look at that. You see who that is? That's my brother. That's him right there, sitting right outside my house waiting for me to leave, and then he high beams me. Just a couple days ago here, I recorded a video. There, way off in the distance here, is a cemetery, okay? And when you look way up in the distance there was a car that was just parked there facing this direction where somebody was sitting up in the cemetery. As soon as I got home and I showed the vehicle, it was a gray SUV. Oh, look, there it is. That's the car that I just saw in the corner of the cemetery facing down this direction. Okay, that's it right there. As soon as I pulled my phone out to record it, it takes off. It was sitting there to where it could, you know, they could see me. We just pulled in. They could literally see me. Look, is that SUV again? Is that the same one? I'm not sure. Only I didn't upload the video. I didn't do anything with that video. I didn't even show anybody. Like, nobody else saw the video. Wait, this picture right here, up here, is from that very cemetery, right behind my house. It's specifically from that cemetery. And I know this because you can see right along here, over here on the right, you see that? That's the road. That right there is the road going up through the center of the cemetery. But this is just to show me they have a recent picture from the cemetery, very recent, and I made that video about the person fucking spying on me from the cemetery. He's trying to get attention. He needs that attention. Like, look what I can do. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. You know? And I think it's sad. I think it's really sad, and I feel bad for him. This is my brother's channel. And there's other accounts that are his too. Patton Perps, Targeting Patton. There's a bunch of them, dude. And the video that I have whenever I went to Sheets or to the dollar store last time shows him coming from his house. This is what my crazy fucking brother does. He thinks that he can just come and shine a light in somebody's face in the dollar store parking lot because he feels like it. Just to harass me. And he literally harasses me and shines a fucking light in my face, walks around my car like 4 or 5 fucking times, circles it. I told him to leave me the fuck alone and quit shining the fucking light in my face and just leave me the fuck alone. I came to the store to buy groceries. And then I'm texting on my phone before I pull out of the fucking parking lot so I don't text and drive. And this motherfucker comes up and starts harassing me, shining a light in my fucking face, demanding I leave. Like the definition of harassment. I mean, this is what he does. And then he just sneaks off and then just sneaks around the corner in the dark. I said, call the fucking cops. Leave me the fuck alone. Quit stalking my wife, he says. Quit stalking my wife. And he sits here and fucking shines a light in my face for fucking the last 10 minutes. That's a crazy person right there. See, that's what he does. So, yeah, maybe it's all just a coincidence, right? Man, maybe my brother's a fucking weirdo, right? I feel bad for you, dude. Like, this guy, the cheeseburger guy, has more going for him than you do. Like, dude, get a life, Ed.
I'm a good person and you're not.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay, I must have missed that part.
Yeah, you definitely did.
This is a good person, everybody.
Yes.
You deserve everything coming to you and more, you bastards. Absolute nut house.
So then you get mad whenever the truth comes out about you and you look like an asshole, right? You look like a weirdo piece of shit, stalker, creepy stalker. And then everything that you've ever told anybody goes down the drain because you have no credibility when they find out you lied to them, you know? And they've showed everybody who the criminals really are. Time and time and time and time and time again. How many more times do they get away with it before something's done about it? You know? If nobody cares until it directly affects them, well, I'm sorry, but there's nobody left. You're next. It's going to directly affect you if you don't stand up and give a damn about this.
I didn't give you permission to video me.
It's a
but you can video anything you can see from the road.
Yeah, it's called your constitutional right.
Expectation of privacy.
No, there is no reasonable expectation of privacy in public.
That's what you like to say.
There is. So be good or be good at it.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chest, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got the attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds, they can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What's it you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. And when they try to change, you can say no, free me.